I want to take a little time today to do a concealed carry holster review. I want to review the N82 Tactical, the professional model. I recently got one of these for my SIG P238, and it's different than the other models I've had. I've had their classic model up till now, and this is my first holster ever of any kind that had like a hard polycarbonate or Kydex holster. I've never cared for them, never wanted one, never had one. So this is the first time I've had one, and I want to do a little review of it here for you. Okay, first off I want to say this is how I carry with this holster in summertime. Just wearing a light cotton t-shirt and a pair of jean shorts. And as you can see, you can see there's a little lump right here, but it's nobody's business what it is. I don't go out of my way to super conceal my weapons. I'm going to be comfortable and I'm actually going to wear it. So this is how I carry in the summertime. And as you can see, I have the N82 Tactical professional model holster right there. Now this is a professional, it is a Kydex type of holster. It is actually a polycarbonate shell onto their back of their traditional style backing here, which makes it really, really comfortable with a single clip. Now I did at first have to get used to this holster, because I will say the first day I was like, what the hell were they thinking when they made this holster? You have to turn the gun to get it out. But only bothered me at the first part of the day when I was thinking about it too much, because I practiced drawing it quite a bit that day. But once you get used to it, and once you get used to pulling your gun, I mean, it's no more hard to pull than their regular holster. In fact, in some ways, I think it's much easier to pull. I can pull it, slap the safety off. I don't know if you noticed there, but I released the safety while I was doing it. This gun has been safety checked. So that was easy to do in one fell movement. And of course, for reholstering, click, and it goes right back into the holster. So let me show you a little close-up of the holster here. And I will say, it conceals real easy. It's real comfortable. I mean, it's a hot day here today. It's 90-something degrees. We've just been out on the river for lunch. And it was very comfortable for me the whole time. So just a really comfortable holster and easy to use. So let's give you a little closer look of it. Okay, taking a closer look at the holster, you can see here, this is the old style holster. This is, I think they call it their classic or their traditional or something like that. This is the one that's a little spandex pouch, holds guns really well. It's really versatile and holds them nice and tight to your body. Doesn't add a lot of size to the gun. Like a lot of leather holsters will add a lot of size, so you're not adding stuff to cover up. Now this is the newer model. There's the professional. As you can see, it is a polycarbonate body. Is a little different than their holsters before. One of the reasons is you have the little drawing technique where you have to twist the gun a little bit. It's a little hard to do when you don't have the holster on. It's easy to do when the holster is on. But the thing that I like about it a lot is you put it in and you hear this click. I mean, it is locked in very nicely. Until you're actually trying to draw the gun, it's not going anywhere. So it's just very nice, very easy to reholster. Now, I don't think reholstering is a big issue when it comes to carrying a gun, but it is nice to put it in there that initial time you're putting it in. It's just easy to do. It's very nice. You have the feeling like it's not going to come out. Another difference is this clip, as you can see, is fixed. This one has a little adjustment screw. You can adjust the cant of your holster more with this one. I never had a problem with that with these because these fit me perfectly. I like them, and you can adjust them a little bit, but this gives you a lot more versatility in the cant of your holster. So for those reasons, that positive tactile feel when you click it in, the positive retention, and the adjustable strap, that makes this a better holster than this. In fact, when I buy my next holster, which I'm going to buy one for my M&P, I'm going to get this holster for it. Not saying I don't like these still, and I won't still use these, but because I will, but I do like this a little better, I think. Now, one of the other things I will say I like about this holster a lot is, before I got this, I used a lot of the Galco products and things like that. These were great, simple little holsters. But until you wear one of these and you feel how comfortable this is against your skin, you just do not appreciate it. On these things like this, these little edges would catch me, poke me. The suede rubbed me a little bit. For some reason, the suede backs on these, just so super comfortable against your skin, holds it very steady. There's no points and things to poke. The whole gun is hidden, covered by the backing. So really, really nice. Now, it's all positive. There are a couple of negatives that I have about this holster compared to their older, more traditional model, their classic model. One of those is, this is a hard surface, it's hard substance, it's polycarbonate. So I have the issue that I worry about with these, like I do with any Kydex or any style holster. I wonder, are these going to wear on my gun? But now I will carry a stainless gun, so it's not really an issue with this, but when I buy one for my M&P, is it going to wear the finish off? Now, I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying that's something I worry about. So that is a little bit of a negative to me. But the only real negative to this holster, the one that I can actually say bothers me just a little bit, is if you see here on this clip, you have a full 2-inch clip. So if you have a 1 3/4 inch belt or a 2-inch gun belt, it's going to fit it perfectly if you choose to clip it over your belt. On this clip, for some reason, they have gone down to like a 1 7/8 inch clip. So if you have a 1 3/4 inch belt, not a problem. If you have a 2-inch belt, it gets a little tight. I have a 2-inch web belt, and it barely clips over the top of the belt. It still works with it fine, but I would like to see that little 1/8 of an inch back. And I think there's plenty of room here that they could reduce the size of this, take it down a little bit, and then make the little curve a little more pronounced, and it would be perfect. But that's such a minor little thing, but that is one little thing I would like to see changed about it. Otherwise, though, for the price you're paying for these holsters, you're definitely not going to get anything more comfortable, especially not for summertime carry.